One for you tonight. It's Game 3 of the NBA Cup for both of these teams. Let's get started. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Season's still in its fledgling state, but enough basketball has been played to see how this year's rookie class is shaping up. A chance now to see the rookie race that shows which first-year players are making a big impact early in the race for the Rookie of the Year hardware. Not in the top 5 currently, but he's amidst some terrific talent nonetheless, and there's still plenty of time for him.
And it looks like we've got a really special rookie class this year. These are players who have already had a big impact.
Boy, at this point, it looks like it's going to be quite the race for Rookie of the Year. Still very early, but it looks like we've got several worthy candidates.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Bogdanovich out there with Williams. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. And for the 76ers, Oubre out there with George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. Look at Philadelphia. And they're off to a hot start in their NBA Cup, currently 2-0.
Well, you can tell they're playing with a lot of confidence right now. They want this third win badly. They would love to get it in front of their home crowd.
And now, checking out how Brooklyn is doing. Well, they come in 0-2 so far, and now have to play away from their home arena. You know, it's hard enough to win in this league, especially, though, on the road.
I mean, all the momentum and odds seem to be against them heading into this one. But if they come out with a win, watch their confidence skyrocket.
Now Thomas, after the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. Buries it from three-point range.
This is what Thomas has to do to be most effective. Make an impact from three-point territory.
Here's McCain. Thomas covering. Pass to Embiid. The tray. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Outside Thomas. Schroeder setting the pick for Thomas. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
George passes to Oubre. Claxton with the steal. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Oubre. Williams kicks it over to Schroeder. Outside Thomas. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, Thomas putting that pass on time and on target. Love to see it from that score.
Philadelphia's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Schroeder against Maxey. Pass to McCain. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Takes a 3. Rebound by Williams. The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Now that we're around the midway point of this NBA Cup stage, here's a look at how the standings are shaping up.
Yeah, it's been a really fun tournament to watch, especially when you see just how much the fans get into it. And we've still got a number of games to go.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Free throw good, Maxey. Both good from the line that time. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And, Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times. But they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Well, Bogdanovich continues to develop different aspects of his game. Great seeing him stick passes like that.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one falls for Claxton. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. The 76ers again can't hit it. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Here's George. No scoring in this one. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Williams with the ball. Maxey covering. Williams dishes to Schroeder. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Let's take a peek now here at the league leaders in rebounding. Second, Joel Embiid.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Maxey. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Let's go. And the rejection by Claxton. Here's Embiid. And it's in there. Embiid's got 5 points so far.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Now Schroeder. 11-point game his last outing. Claxton a screen on Maxey. Embiid with the steal. It's 2-on-1. And that one's good. George.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
Pass to Claxton. Williams with a clean look. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. They now take the lead.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Embiid. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging about 26 points per, 18 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Well, I love it. Drivers think they see a crease to the lane and go for it. And eventually, he shuts the door.
Now, here's Schroeder. He has yet to score. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Nets. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Pass to Embiid. Two points. That one goes. Embiid's got 7 points. Nets trail by 3. Outside Thomas. Here's Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. Oubre outside. Pass to McCain. For the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. He has 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Hitter passes to Finney-Smith. Claxton against Embiid. Claxton a screen on George. Williams' shot is off.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And George, here we go. Rebound, Brooklyn. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort, and that's problematic.
And it's the 76ers with the ball, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. And they double up Embiid. Here's Oubre. Rebound by Williams. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Pass to Finney-Smith. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists tonight.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Maxey, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Oubre, right side. The 76ers with another miss. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Maxey against Schroeder. Pass to Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Claxton a screen on Embiid. From deep, Thomas. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Took him no time at all on that one. Maxey's got the game tied up here for the 76ers. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Right now they're in 7th in the conference, looking to build on their record. And checking out Brooklyn, 6.5 games behind them.
Right now for Philadelphia,
they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in him, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
BA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
You know, Doris, Ben Simmons has certainly had a turbulent career, hasn't he?
Oh, my goodness, there's no question, Kevin. You begin with some of the injury challenges he's had throughout. Started in his rookie season and has continued throughout some of the years. There's also been questions about the balance in his game. Obviously, perimeter shooting has been a weakness. But the first and most important thing Ben has to do is get healthy, Kevin.
Johnson with the block.
Boy, how about Cameron Johnson not only contesting, but sending that shot back? That's nice.
The Nets making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Here's Maxey. Philadelphia with the ball. They trail by 6. Martin finds Lowry. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Schroeder. Good on the triple. Maxey's got 7 points in the game.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Schroeder against Maxey. 11 feet away. Another one falls for Brooklyn. And here's Lowry. Nothing on the board. Pass to Maxey. Back to Lowry. Here's Drummond. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And it's Martin missing. 1:52 left here in the opening quarter. Schroeder surveying the floor. Bogdanovich wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. There's 1:38 left here in the first quarter. Schroeder against Maxey. At the elbow, it's Drummond. Over Finney-Smith. A rebound by the Nets. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team. A 3 from Simmons. And the rebound goes to Martin. The 76ers trail by 8. Maxey passes to Martin. Now Lowry over Bogdanovich. And Lowry gets it to go.
Well, you see Kyle Lowry, not only a capable passer, but he on the catch is a willing scorer, always ready to shoot it.
And Simmons kicks it over to Schroeder. Johnson outside. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. Traps in the tray. Finney-Smith's got 8 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Maxey against Schroeder. Here's Drummond. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The 76ers trail by 9. Now, here's Lowry. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Nets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Sharp. Simmons is out there with Johnson. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Clock at 6. Picked by Finney-Smith. Simmons. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gordon the pass to Lowry. Pass to Embiid. And here is Drummond. Johnson with it. Down low. It's stolen by Lowry. Here's the break. Here's Martin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Greg, with this being game 3 of the group stage, you have to start looking at how tiebreakers might work for teams that have the same record in group play. I mean, it's fascinating.
And I believe the first tiebreaker is head-to-head record in the group. If that doesn't solve it, a tie then goes down to each team's point differential. So there are a few more tiebreakers after that, but those two should take care of almost all ties.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Nets leading by 5. Well, we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Finney-Smith. A three-pointer, no good. Philadelphia shooting at 46%, making some buckets. To the left side wing. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Gordon with no one around. Nailed from three-point land. Gordon's got his first 3 points of the game. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's a look at some of the stats for Joel Embiid.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside Bogdanovich. Right side Simmons over Lowry. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And right there, Embiid showing he's just too big and too skilled to stop.
Brooklyn's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Pass to Bogdanovich, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That is his first foul of the game. Philadelphia on D. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? And Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Simmons finds Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. No good again that time.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Drummond up top. Pass to Embiid. Now Gordon from 17 feet out. The rebound by Sharp. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Johnson, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Simmons. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Simmons got it all tied up now for Brooklyn. Here's Lowry. Now here's Embiid. Pass to Drummond. Kicks it out to Gordon. Fires the three. It's good from long range. Gordon's got 6 here in this quarter.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Simmons against Lowry. Here's Finney-Smith to the middle. Looking for Sharp, and he gets it there.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Left side, Gordon. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
And so here is Philadelphia. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. They host the Clippers after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Embiid against Sharp. Embiid kicks to Drummond. Stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Outside, Simmons. Well, we have all enjoyed the NBA Cup tournament, and Greg, the double meaning it brings to these games earlier in the season is just terrific.
Yeah, of course. They also count in the regular season standings as well. It allows teams a second trophy to chase, a championship that's a lot earlier in the calendar. And I'll tell you who else benefits. A lot of the young teams, because it puts them in a playoff mindset. I think it's going to help their progression over the course of the season.
And not too long ago, Doris, there were such high hopes for the Nets' future.
I mean, think about it, Kevin. A few years back, people were talking about Brooklyn being a dynasty in the making. They were loaded with talent. And for a lot of reasons, it fell apart pretty quickly. How fine is that line between success and failure in the league? Incredible. Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Johnson. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's top scoring teams. The 76ers third.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Here's McCain. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. Outside Thomas. And again, no good by Brooklyn. 76ers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Here's McCain. 5 points in the game. Embiid dishes to Oubre. Just 5 to shoot.
See, Kelly Oubre understands how to take advantage of his athleticism on the interior. That's nice.
For Philadelphia, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
2.
That free throw, no good.
Kelly Oubre Jr. entered this league as a dynamic athlete, excellent in the open floor, but give this young man credit. He's worked hard to develop the perimeter game that's absolutely critical to success.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Paul George comes in for Caleb Martin. And Maxey subbed in for Eric Gordon. Brooklyn trailing. Now Simmons, looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Thomas. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside. Embiid is just too strong inside.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
To the inside, Johnson. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Maxey. The rebound by the Nets. Simmons got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thomas, it's a wide open look, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Thomas got 8.
Cam Thomas is a guy who is always shot ready. Nice catch and shoot there.
Bounce pass Maxey. Claxton against Embiid. Back to Maxey. 6 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And there's Paul George on the assist by Maxey. George has got his 2nd basket of the night. And here is Simmons. On the wing, Johnson. Now here's Simmons. Back to Johnson. Hits it from 3-point range. Johnson's got his 2nd bucket.
Oh, so good in catch and shoot. Cam Johnson has sweet mechanics.
Philadelphia's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Back to Maxey. Out to the wing. Outside for George. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Thomas. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging about 23 points per, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Claxton sets the screen for Schroeder. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
A nice shot by George.
The speed in transition. Paul George is dynamic in space.
Brooklyn's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the 2nd quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Thomas. Fires from the wing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. 76ers have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the 2nd quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Drummond with a screen on Williams. Bobbed up there for Drummond. George finds Drummond. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
With Kelly Oubre, you know this guy's going to be in attack mode. Contact or no, this guy's going to be aggressive.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
No, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Thomas.
Cooling off a bit after a nice first quarter.
Off on the layup.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Nobody near George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Nets trail by 4. Over in the corner, Williams. The Nets working the ball around now. Bogdanovich passes to Claxton. Schroeder outside. Over Maxey. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The 76ers leading by 4. George with the bucket. George has got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, a little bit of separation inside and taking advantage is Paul George.
There's Schroeder. He has 5. Bounce pass from Williams. Pass to Claxton. Over to the left wing. Claxton a screen on Maxey. There's Schroeder. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Twice on the pipe, send it back, Andre Drummond.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
There's a minute 34 left in the second quarter. George, no good. And it's Williams with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 6-point game. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. And George, here we go. And George with the stuff.
Well, Paul George won't be shy. You give him a driving lane, he will expose you defensively.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Schroeder against George. There's Thomas with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists in the game. The 76ers leading by 5. Outside, George. Oubre on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Oubre with the steal. The 3. He makes that one drop. Only a second and 5 tries.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. Bogdanovich passes to Thomas. Offline with his 3. Philadelphia has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. The 76ers have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. That one misses. Thomas outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Thomas got a pair of triples in the second now for Brooklyn. Oubre outside. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Trailing to start the quarter, they battled hard and pulled off a tremendous comeback. Now enjoying the lead. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, an early lead and a lot to like in the performance thus far. Would you agree?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me if I made a mistake that was going to protect the rim. I thought we did great.
We know the adjustments are coming, and we'll see who takes advantage. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
You never know how long it will take for a rookie to adjust to the NBA game, but these guys have figured it out quickly.
Yeah, it's been a smooth start to the season for them. Look, we all know there are going to be bumps in the road as the other teams adjust. And let's swing it back around to talk about our game. It was the Joel Embiid show in that first half.
Embiid, you guys, embarrassing defenders. An electric performance for him tonight. He put this team on his back.
All the love to the big man. He's getting it done in every way tonight.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Here's Schroeder. We've got Oubre. Also, George out there. Embiid is out there with Maxey. And it's McCain in at the two guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. There's Thomas with the three. Connects from three-point range. Thomas got 17.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Here's Embiid. Drains the 19-footer. He's got 17.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
It's Thomas on the wing. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Had the space there, but it's offline. Right side, George. And it's George finishing it off.
You see an opportunity if you're Paul George, say the athleticism is still a part of who I am.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Maxey. Just an incredible month of basketball. Averaging 25 points per, 9 assists, and 2 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Under passes to Claxton. Now, here's Thomas. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. Yep, that one goes. Thomas got 19 points.
If Cam Thomas is playing pick and roll and he's got the ball, you know he wants to play for him.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. DB thinking about Cam Thomas. When he gets on a roll, he is tough to stop.
Kevin, he reminds me a little bit of the microwave Vinnie Johnson back in the days of Detroit. When this guy is hot, get out of his way and let him do his thing.
Williams passes to Thomas. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's McCain. They get it back.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. It's Thomas on the wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Embiid on the money with the shot from the left block. Embiid's got 21 in the game.
And when Embiid first came into the NBA, you know, folks wondered about his offense, but it became clear pretty fast, though, he can dominate at both ends of the court.
And here's George for 3. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking a three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Outside, Bogdanovich. From deep, Thomas. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Maxey. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Schroeder outside. It's up a 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game. Maxey kicks to George. And a miss there on the triple. Nets trail by 10. Here's Williams. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Oubre's got his 4th rebound in this one. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got the lead up to 12 now for Philadelphia.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Thomas passes to Claxton. Back to Thomas. Takes it inside. Some of the best free throw shooters in the NBA. Let's highlight them. The 4th spot held by Paul George.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good.
Well, for Cam Thomas, obviously, the whole conversation about why he's in the league is his scoring ability. And I think the next step for him, he's got to start to be able to play make for his teammates. And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Oubre for 3. And that one is off.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Bogdanovich. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kelly Oubre.
There's a lot to like about Bogdanovich's game. He's a skilled scorer. He's a capable defender. And I think there's some leadership qualities there.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Doris, it doesn't matter what team he's on, Bojan Bogdanovic is a professional scorer.
He is, Kevin, and you love the fact that he fits in seamlessly wherever he goes. And the reason that he's able to do that, effective as a spot-up shooter or shot creator, high IQ, and now we've seen that you can start him or you can put him off the bench, and he's going to be effective no matter what. Now, Bojan Bogdanovic is as well-rounded a basketball player as you'll find. This guy contributes to winning in any number of ways.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Outside Williams. Back to Schroeder. Outside Bogdanovic. The three from Thomas. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. McCain's shot is off. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Down by 12. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Kayla Martin's checked in for Paul George.
Now, the first thing that strikes you as a player with Nick Claxton is how easily this guy gets off the floor. Vertical threat on the offensive end and an excellent rim protector on the defensive end.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Nick Claxton.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Right side Thomas. Back to Schroeder from outside the arc. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Thomas outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Philadelphia leading by 10. Pass to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oubre. Second chance shot. Here's McCain. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. So for the Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Williams. And it's Johnson in for Thomas. Schroeder with the ball. 5 points in the game. Finney-Smith passes to Bogdanovic. Down low. And Claxton throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness. That is an absolutely insane finish by Nick Claxton.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. 76ers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the 3rd quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid inside. Claxton covering. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by the Nets. In transition, here come the Nets. And stolen by Maxey. Oh, and here comes Oubre all alone. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And here's a look at the stats for Dennis Schroeder. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 11 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Bogdanovich.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Simmons. Here's Schroeder. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. That's 7 points for Dennis Schroeder.
Well, I do like seeing Schroeder get to the mid-range because that shot's still an important one in today's NBA.
Maxey kicks to Oubre. Embiid the screen. Oubre, good. Oubre's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, how about the length and athletic ability of Kelly Oubre Jr.? Go ahead in there.
Now Simmons. Finney Smith in the post. Covered by Oubre. No good from Finney Smith. And it's Oubre off the drive. The putback. He can't get that one.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Simmons finds Finney Smith. Schroeder outside. Back to Finney Smith. And here's Simmons for 3. Kept alive. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for the Nets. The 76ers leading by 8. Here's McCain. 10 points for him. Pass to Drummond. Out to the right wing. Here's Bona. It's blocked. In transition, here come the Nets. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
This guy has quality wingspan for his size. Dennis Schroeder can adapt and adjust to defensive pressure.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Leading by 5. Johnson against Martin. Pass to Drummond. Here's Bona. No good from outside. And the Nets with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Puts up a deep 3. Here's Drummond. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Drummond's got his first points in this one.
Well, few players as consistently good on the offensive glass as Andre Drummond. A lot of those rebounds turn into points.
Schroeder outside. 5 to shoot. It's Drummond with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 7. Here's Maxey. The shot missing. And for the Nets, they're shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. Schroeder outside. On the wing, Johnson. A 3 from Simmons. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Back to Martin. Pass to Maxey. Inside. Here's Drummond. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, Johnson fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, just such a tremendous shooter. If Cameron Johnson gets a look from 3, good night.
Here's McCain. 10 points for him. Pass to Drummond. Here's McCain. He's guarded by Schroeder. Martin with it. Here's McCain. Shoots over Schroeder. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
From downtown, and it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. And now just a 1-point Philadelphia lead. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and Maxey puts it in. Maxey's got 9 points.
The way Maxey can twist and contort on a finish is so tough to defend.
Simmons inside the line, and no good on the last second attempt this time. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got, might head out there with Simmons. Then it's Sharp. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 slot.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
And that one misses. And Brooklyn making a change here. Watford's checked in. He hits the 2nd from the line.
And even though he couldn't get all of them to fall, he did make it a 2-possession game.
Outside, Simmons. Knocked away. Johnson, the pass to Sharp. In the corner, Simmons with it. Over Lowry. Simmons can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Oh, good execution there. Lowry with a pinpoint pass.
Nets trail by 6. Simmons looking it over to the inside. Now here's Gordon. Finney Smith defending. Outside Lowry. Here's Embiid. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Sharp sets the pick for Simmons. Johnson outside. Pass to Watford. And stolen by Drummond. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Simmons against Lowry. Johnson outside to stop the run. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid pass to Drummond. Back to Lowry. That one no good. Simmons with the defensive effort. Now Finney-Smith. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Misses the three. The 76ers leading by 10. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Embiid against Sharp. Embiid dishes to Gordon. Clock at 6. Lowry for three. Good on the three-point shot. And the 76ers lead by 13.
And those are the shots that get your teammates fired up. Lowry with a huge shot in the arm.
Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Lowry against Simmons. Over Lowry. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Here's Embiid. Brooklyn with the rebound. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And here's Lowry. Pass to Drummond. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And the sheer size of Embiid poses so many problems for the opponent, and he's using it well to score inside against them.
Thomas checked in for Brooklyn. The free throw drops for Embiid.
I really don't think there's a more impactful player in the league. Even on nights when his stats don't show it, Embiid changes everything when he's on the floor.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Finney-Smith. Johnson outside. There's the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Lowry against Simmons. Out to the right wing. Now here's Embiid. Tight defense on him. Embiid with the power.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Stolen by Martin. And even 3-on-3 break. Finney-Smith with it. Lowry picks him up. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
Here's Lowry. High post, Embiid goes up from the top of the key. The offensive rebound. And Drummond throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Martin. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Bogdanovich comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Williams, he's checked in for Johnson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Ben Simmons. Free throw, no good for Drummond.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
What's up?
That's good from Schroeder.
You know, I think one of the important things for Dennis Schroeder is to keep trying to become more and more efficient. Let his offense come naturally and improve as a distributor.
The 76ers making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Outside Thomas. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. And Claxton throws it down.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And here are the 76ers now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Embiid. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Bogdanovich with it. Here's Thomas. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Maxey passes to Embiid. It's tipped. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Paul George is checked in for the 76ers. And Philadelphia has possession. A 12-point game. Tipped away.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Williams kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to Williams. It's Thomas on the wing. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The 76ers leading by 12. Oubre dishes to George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You've seen, Doris, Paul George's journey from role player to MVP candidate.
There's a reason, Kevin, Paul George is one of the most emulated players in the league with young people. His game is so well-rounded, and maybe his best attribute is his adaptability. Paul George is equally comfortable either being the lead man or, if need be, he can play with 2 or 3 other stars and still be effective. Really incredible.
And both free throws good for Paul George. The specter of injury seems to always loom over Paul George's career, Doris.
Well, Kevin, I think it's very hard for Paul George fans to take out of their mind completely that gruesome injury he suffered. But we've got to give this young man a ton of credit. He has managed his play and his health to a very high level and still one of the most gifted players this game has seen. I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Schroeder. Nets trail by 13. Thomas passes to Schroeder. To the middle. Here's Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Here's George. Kicks it out to Maxey. And the rejection by Claxton. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Six on the shot clock. For three, Oubre drains it from beyond the arc. Oubre's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers. George against Williams. That one drops for him. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Philadelphia's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Embiid. The open shot, Maxey. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Nets. Outside Thomas. Schroeder setting the pick for Thomas. Ball's knocked loose. And now the fast break, and Embiid with the ball. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
You're going to have to hit Oubre hard to prevent the bucket, boy. If you don't, he's going to play through it.
Free throw, good, Oubre. Nets trail by 17. Now here's Thomas. George with the defensive effort. Here's McCain. Here's Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Schroeder, and again, no good by Brooklyn. George with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich, and that one's good, George.
Oh, my goodness, Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
Here's Schroeder. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Maxey against Schroeder. Bounce pass Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Schroeder. Embiid finds Maxey. Outside for George. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Nets trail by 18. Outside Thomas. Back to Schroeder. The Nets working the ball around now. Thomas feeling it out a bit. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Philadelphia has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Maxey against Schroeder. Now here's Oubre. Defense right on him. 4 on the shot clock. Maxey, no good. The Nets shooting 43% from the floor.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the 76ers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Joel Embiid.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Martin kicks to Lowry. High post, Embiid. Pass to Drummond and taken away by Johnson. And you talk about complementary pieces, Doris. Cam Johnson could fit on any team in the NBA.
And that is because, Kevin, he has got one of the most valuable skills in the game today. That's range shooting. He's got size and a quick release, and he just continues to grow on the defensive end.
First one falls for him.
You know what's interesting to me about Cam Johnson? He comes into the league with a reputation strictly as a sweet shooter. The fact is he's proven to be much more than that.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
There's Jackson with the 3. Got a piece of it. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
Second free throw, no good. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
And with just one group matchup left, it looks like we'll be seeing them in the next round of the NBA Cup.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Paul, you guys dialed up the defense in this one. What were some of the adjustments you made?
Well, we're starting to pressure up. You know, we're starting to use our hands. You know, a team like that, you can't let them be comfortable. And we're doing a great job of just, you know, taking away their airspace.
Well, the defensive fundamentals got you through this one tonight, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Joel Embiid.